Hello juniors, and welcome back to Computer Systems and Programming. For this video, we're going to be going over how to use OBS or Open Broadcaster software to record your screen while you're going to be presenting your mini marketplace. So the first step to do is download the OBS software. So all you have to do is look up OBS download. It's as simple as typing OBS download into your Google search bar, and it'll be the first link. Or you can type in obsproject.com/download. Then you'll click on the Windows operating system because you are all using Windows. And you can click download installer. So once you have that installer, you can go to your downloads folder and you can run the installer. It might take a second to boot up. But then it'll ask you if you want to allow this app to make changes to your device. You'll click yes. And then it'll take you to this wizard setup. You can kind of just click through this. It's not going to let me do this because I am currently running OBS to record my screen. But you can just click through it. It shouldn't be that complicated. You just click next, check the boxes, and allow it to do what it needs to do. Then, once you get it, you should get a screen similar to this. Once you run it, if you don't have it, if it doesn't open up right away, you can click the Windows key and type OBS, and it should pop up right there. Mine's a little wonky right now because since I'm recording my screen, OBS is recording itself. So you can see my audio levels there and such. So I'm gonna kind of do an anatomy of OBS really quick. There's all the file edit views up here. There's the scenes down here, sources, audio mixer, scene transitions, and then the controls. So OBS, if you look in the controls, can be used for streaming, recording, and then studio mode, which is a different type of mode that allows you to kind of do transitions better. I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to mess up my recording currently. If you click on file, you can go into settings and see more detailed settings. You shouldn't have to do this. The only thing you may have to change is if you go to file settings, you can go to output recording and change this recording format to MP4. OBS initially starts at FLV files because those won't corrupt halfway through if your recording stops. But MP4 files, if something happens halfway through your footage, the whole video file will be corrupted. That's kind of what this little saying is right here. If you happen to record yours in FLV instead of MP4, you can use this Remux recording, and you can choose the file you recorded as FLV, and it'll change it to MP4. The only reason you need an MP4 is because that's how you'll be uploading it to Canvas, so it's better to have an MP4 file than an FLV. Either way, you can either remix it or change the settings right away. All you're really going to have to do is add one scene. So to add a scene, you click this little add button, and you choose what you want. So there's a lot of sources, a lot of possible sources. You're going to do a display capture. So I'm going to do one really quick. You can either create new or add existing. You won't have an existing because you've never done this before. So I'm going to add it, and then I can choose which display I want. Right now I have two displays plugged into my laptop, so I can choose the second display and click OK. Now you'll see that display 2 is here and display 1. So now, my other monitor. So now you can move it, transition it, just like you would any other recording software, or just like when you're editing in Premiere. And this is live, so you can see my mouse over here on my other monitor. You can lock it, you can unlock it, you can hide it or view it. You'll just need to make one for the current screen you're working on. Then all you have to do, make sure that your mic audio is on. So I can either mute it, so now my microphone is no longer picking me up, or I can unmute it and it'll pick up my thing. You can, if you're gonna play a video for your presentation, a short video, you can leave the desktop audio on so that it will record that as well. Then once everything is set up, you got your audio working, you got your display recording, then all you have to do is click start recording and it'll start recording. Then you can minimize this, move it to another window, and start going through your presentation. So see, I went to another window and I can start going to my presentation and going through my content. Then once you're done, you go back to OBS and you click stop recording, and that's it. That'll be the end of the video. It should pop up in your videos folder right here. So this is actually the file I'm recording currently. And then you can take that and submit that raw file onto Canvas in your discussion post. You don't have to do any editing to it in Premiere. If you would like to, I'm not going to stop you, because some people want to cut out some mistakes or whatever. I will not stop you. But you do need to submit your full presentation on the discussion post. The instructions for that are in the mini marketplace presentation assignment, so you can look at that under release 5. All right, juniors, I will see you later.